Hey fish friends, Patty's Fish Tanks here. I recorded a video on this tank the other day and posted it, but I didn't realize quite how turbulent the camera work was, so I'm going to redo this real quick and hopefully have a nicer video to post for you guys. This is a showcase of my 20-gallon high quote-unquote breed for profit tank at the very earliest stages of its development. This is a group of panda guppies. There are, well, I guess there's 4 males for sure now, because there were 3 males. You can see them harassing that one female already, and 3 females in the original colony. One of the females didn't make it, and the other 2 have since produced some fry. I just did a little bit of some maintenance on this tank today, and I removed some of the frog bit. And while I was doing that, I saw a couple other fry, darting around when I was scaring them out. So I know there's a handful of fry in here. There's one that's a little older than the others, which is already showing male coloration, and I'll try to get a closer view of it. I believe it's right there above the little aqua clear sponge insert there, that big square brick there. And you can see the tail is starting to get a little dark on it. So that's the one fry growing up. But I really like these guys if I can get a better view on some of them. The panda guppies, the males, have a really cool silver color in the front of them, and this like dark black posterior, and they just look really nice. The females, of course, like most guppies, aren't super exciting, but they are definitely big and fat and full of fry, and I've seen them spitting a few here and there. The other species in the tank include 3 juvenile super red bristlenose plecos, and there's some on the driftwood back there that you can see. I don't see any bristles yet, and I'm hoping I get at least 1 male out of this trio because I have a female that's an adult in a 40-gallon elsewhere in the house, and I'd really like to add her to this colony, hopefully once one of them starts developing bristles and we see a male. As far as other stuff goes in the tank, there's ram's horn snails, definitely. You can see a few of them down here munching on some debris and some food stuff. This is another one of the bristlenose plecos as well. There is a unique snail in this tank. If I can get a decent view on him, see if I can zoom in a little bit. There is a pagoda snail in here, and he'll either spend his time slowly making his way around the tank, or he will mope around and not move much for several hours. That seems to be his mode of operation at most points. As far as plants go, we've got our hornwort there, which I've re-looped around a few of the branches of that driftwood, just to sort of give a little bit more of a vertical plant hide to some of the stuff in here, because otherwise all the plant life's on top where the hornwort kind of hangs out and where all the frog bit is, and I just picked a bunch of that out today, but there's still plenty of it. This tank sits around 76 degrees most of the time, which doesn't seem to make anyone upset. They're all doing well, eating and having a good time, being happy fish, so I'm not too worried about that because I'm pretty sure that heater's broken. It hasn't turned on for forever, and this tank runs a little cooler than my other tanks. My other tanks in this room are about 78. Aquarium Co-op sponge filter back there, doing a great job. Haven't had any issues with that either. Got some Mexican river rock there, kind of propping up the driftwood, and pea gravel is just the substrate for this one, so it's a really bare bones tank, one that I'd really like to do a little bit more work with, or at least get some other plant coverage in there on the the bottom of the tank, or even the middle ground, something there to give some extra hiding places for the guppy fry and all of the other stuff which I hope will start developing in there. But at the moment I'm a bit tapped out in my other tanks for spare plants, and given the quarantine I'm a little unable to actually get exactly what I want. I've had some mixed luck with some of the stuff recently, and right here you can see the male. He's chasing one, but he's chasing one of the fry, so that was my worry there, and who knows where it went. But he was chasing one of the little fry that just popped out, and I presume it got away. I don't see it. Anyway, that's a prime example of why I would like to get some more plant coverage down here in the bottom, so the little itty-bitty fry don't have to worry about it so much. But that's been my 20-gallon high breed for profit tank, which hopefully here in the next few months will be doing really cool and really well. I'll give you guys another quick little sneak peek too, an update on the 20 high Super Blue Kerri tetra tank, because all the little fry that were in there in the last video that were really tiny and hard to see, They are much bigger now. In fact, it's a little tricky even from this angle to tell them apart from the adults at some points, but they are doing exceptionally well. A little bit better here. I cleared some of the frog bit from this tank too. You can see the adults there showing off, flaring up. They're always messing around with each other. And then you got the little fry hanging around in the frog bit and so on. And a whole bunch of other places in between. Sorry for the reflection and the glare, but I figured since that tank was right beside this one, I'd give a quick little sneak peek at that one. I'll do a better update video on that one later down the line, but if you guys like this video, like, share, subscribe, and I promise to keep updating when I can with other tank projects and other things in the fish room. I still haven't even completed the tour of the fish room yet, so look forward to some more videos for that for the right half of the rack. Take care, be safe, have a great one, everybody.